Are we good? Welcome back, everybody. So, here's something that I feel might have been affecting my streams overall for the past while. I had my stream set down to 720, but I also had it set to 60 frames to make it as smooth as possible. But I think that me setting it to 30 frames, I feel like that should be okay, because you guys know how I am as an individual when it comes to giving you excellent content as best as I can. I find it extremely annoying when my streams falter in absolutely any way. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. So to test out to see how smoothly this is going to be for stream-wise, and hopefully this doesn't feel too disruptive for you, because does 60 frames translate well for you guys as far as the video's back? Welcome back, Winter Lemonade. Glad to have you all back. Thank you for being so understanding as I'm working out the kinks. You know, with this being a full-time job, I got to make sure that you guys can see everything that I'm doing and make sure every single one of your experiences is good. But I bumped the frames per second from 60 frames in this stream down to 30. Is that too big of a jump for all of you? We'll have to see. Guapo's gone because I don't need him killing the last person because I need to download the intel. I am willing to take these bullets. No! You were the last person I needed to come in. I was trying to download the intel. Oh, wait. Wait, I got it. What? I got the intel? I still got it? How does that even work? What do you mean I got the intel? How does that even work? You know what? I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm not gonna argue with it. But you all let me know, how does the quality look as far as the stream is concerned? Because I feel like for 60 frames per second streams, I probably need some more powerful hardware. But if it comes to 60 frames, I'll probably just leave that for videos and then just have 30 frames for streams from now on. What did I hit for me to immediately die? What did I hit? Hopefully the jump between streams wasn't too jarring for everyone. I just want to make sure that everyone's still good. All that matters is that you all are fine. That's all that matters to me. Oh, I have all the unique sniper rifle. I have all the... Do I have almost... I have almost... Wait. Let me look through this before I start assuming. Oh, no, I don't have them all. It's just let me know what I got. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I was on a roll for something, but I'm not. Now we'll just wingsuit on down. Though it's less awesome than wingsuiting in Just Cause. And you got some depleted uranium I'll take over here. Oh, Winter Lemonade, they're not just regulars. They're my moderators. They've been with this channel for years. Literal years. So I can always count on CJ and Psycho and a couple of my other mods to be here, but CJ and Psycho, they tend to be here for almost every single one that I do. They're some of my most reliable mods. And most consistent, too. Oh, wait, if we take this down, free helicopter right here for us. So we don't need to go all the way back to the baseball field. Aha, I know what must be done. You know, for me to be a 30-year-old, I sure don't act like it. It just sometimes in my head, I'm just thinking, you're a 30-year-old man. You are enjoying yourself way too much. What do I think is potentially worse, the Netflix Resident Evil series or the upcoming Rings of Power Prime Video series? Oh, good lord. Good lord, why? Why would you put those thoughts into my head? Because my family is watching the Resident Evil Netflix series, and I'm wondering... The only reason why they're watching it is because they have absolutely no knowledge of what Resident Evil is, aside from the Mila Jovovich movies. That's their only knowledge of Resident Evil. They've never played any of the games, so they can't understand why I don't acknowledge the Resident Evil Netflix series.
Every soldado in Yara can see you.
See, they're watching it. They're only watching it because they have absolutely no knowledge of Resident Evil as a whole. But for me, it's like they need to go beyond. They need to stop trying to take creative liberties.
You gotta sign my pants.
¿Cómo se llama, señorita?
Honron. I'm with La Moral.
La Moral. Terroristas. Moron, this is Lore.
I know who he is. I think the word he's looking for is guerrilla.
You're not guerrillas. You're a street gang.
At least we're not hiding on the mountain while the world goes to shit.
Have you seen what's going on down there? Go, check out a Bio Vida facility. I dare you.
The legends don't take orders from anarchists. Entiende?
Enough, Lorenzo.
No, you know what? Fuck you. La Moral is keeping these supplies. This is our revolution, not yours.
A farmer got caught in the crossfire today. Took a bullet in the stomach. Without this, he won't make it to tomorrow.
Lucky mama.
A lot of the bullets I pull are from La Moral. There is a difference between playing with guns and fighting La Revolución. El Tigre.
Sí.
They're big on lectures.
If these abuelos want to live in their museum, whatever. ¿A quién le importa? Or maybe I borrow some souvenirs. Talk to me when you got a minute.
No matter how bad it is, you're still gonna be watching the Rings of Power? I'll check it out. I'll check it out, but I feel like if they just I feel like if they just go beyond and try and take additional liberties, like, ooh, let's make this character who is not this way in the books act this way because, you know, it'll give us brownie points in the media. I don't want them to do that. But we can't expect everything to be the quality of The Boys from Amazon. We just can't expect that. Okay, so we can talk to Pixar. It didn't happen. Okay, so the new revolution. Libertad needs to forget about the legends of 67 and partner up with La Moral. We are the people who actually want to liberate El Este from Castillo. First step is talking to my leader. And then El Tigre says, no one really knows what happened beyond the walls of that Bio Vida facility. If Lloron is right, and the Castillo regime is doing something terrible to the Paria they capture, go get photographic evidence so we can show Lorenzo. You get that? They probably will, though. That's... My thing is, what more do we need to know about Lord of the Rings for us to keep going backwards in time? I mean, we already had the Lord of the Rings. We already know how the story ends. We already know how the story ends with the Lord of the Rings. Then we had the Hobbit movies that went back in time about Bilbo's adventure, and now we're going to be going back to the beginning where the Rings of Power was made and all the stuff that happened in between that time. I'm just wondering why. But let's go talk to El Tigre and keep doing his missions. Then we'll talk to Yaron, and then see what she wants to do.
No problem getting the message to my patient.
Those medical supplies will put a lot of guerrillas back together. Gracias. Lucky appreciates them too, even if she doesn't show it. And bringing La Moral...
Then they're trying to reboot the Powerpuff Girls again.
Shakes things up.
Not the CW show, because apparently they still want to. The CW still wants to make that, but they want to bring the Powerpuff Girls back in another reboot.
Getting Lorenzo to do anything is like pulling a tank through the mud, sideways. I'm going to give him a little reminder of what we stood for, and you are going to bring the Biovita to him. All you got to do is tiptoe in, take photographs of anything suspicious, and get out. For a so-called research facility, they have way more guns than lab coats down there.
Hold on, I'll be right.
Something, baby Tigre, and we're going to slap Lorenzo in the face with whatever it is.
Wasn't there a proper Silmarillion series a little while back? I can't remember.
Camera skills. What do you kids say? No filter?
All right, so we need to go to the Biovita facility. And that's all the way over here, next to an AA gun. Perfect. Do I have a fast travel nearby? No, I do not. Thoughts on the regular show? As in the show regular show? It's one of the greatest shows of our time. Sad that the next show by the creator, JG Quintel, Close Enough, got canceled from HBO.
Done with them?
But regular show is awesome. Though, Mordecai as a character, that dude was way too much of a, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, yeah, simp. He had it bad. And then you got Muscle Man. Muscle Man, I enjoyed Muscle Man. High Five Ghosts. Pops was an interesting fellow. Skips was one of my favorite characters.
You are trespassing in illegal airspace. Turn around now or we will fire.
What?
want you to look for.
Who?
Her name's Gabriela. She's a girl from the fishing village. Used to bring us food and supplies. Lorenzo used to tease her for her tattoos and her crazy hair colors. Loved her visits, but
Can I try to do pops? Oh, I do pops all the time. Good show! Jolly good show! Benson, you should not be screaming at Mordecai and Rigby or I will fire you.
visits. Until one day she told us she had some good news and said she'd be leaving Yara. That was the last time we saw Gabriela. My neighbor thought he saw her at that Biovita place.
Tattoos and colorful hair. I'll keep an eye out for her.
Gracias. I'm worried something terrible has happened.
Okay, we're not too far off. But at least I took out the AA gun, so flying around this area ought to be a little bit simpler. Haven't watched every single episode, but you remember watching some episodes when it was still on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network. The shows it had far better shows. Cartoon Network had a longer list of better shows than Nickelodeon, because Nickelodeon just, boy. They kind of drove a lot. They kind of drove a lot of their, shows into the ground. Like Fairly Odd Parents was good until they drove it into the ground by adding in an unnecessary character, and then the dog, and then Poof. And then you have SpongeBob. It started out great, and then they started to descend into gross out humor like it was trying to be the next Ren and Stimpy, and that faltered. And now, I can't even tell what shows it has, but I do know that their live action shows, they're all exactly the same. Same slapstick, same characters, same formula, same unfunny mess that it's always been. Cartoon Network has a much better lineup, even though some of them were questionable. Nico is in this game too, outside of colorful hair, that is. Is she going to make or enhance weapons too?
Watch my step.
This is what the murderers of 67 for the Yara Greek Revolution. And this is what's meant for you today.
All right. The Loud House is pretty solid. Yeah, the Loud House is pretty solid. One of the few that are actually solid, but some shows actually overstay their welcome.
Each of you owes El Presidente. The clean air, the food on your tables, the houses you live in, your education. Presidente Castillo has pulled this country from ruin and is putting us on a course to a brighter future. A good member of the military should ask the following question every day. Have I done enough to deserve what Presidente Castillo has handed to me and my country?
Binga. That must be Gabriela.
Oh no.
Binga. What the fuck are they doing to these poor people? Binga. What the fuck are they doing to these poor people? I need more pigs. Lo siento, Gabriela. Lo siento.
Medical report. Subject 34, female, difficult to determine if severe internal bleeding was due to treatment or subject's recent miscarriage. Oh no. To be transported to Pariah Zone 3 Lake immediately. Oh no. Yo, detective, welcome back. Had to restart the stream because of problems. Wow. I blame you for my aim being bad. I guess it kind of doesn't matter that the alarms are going off or if I destroy them because, I mean, they know I'm here. Oh, the water is lowering in the lake. Ooh, Danny Phantom is really good. Oh my goodness! They were just dumping bodies in the lake. You monsters! Monster. Monster. Who else wants to come around the corner? Come on. Come around the corner. I know you want to. I know you want to. Don't make me come around the corner looking for you. Because if I do, it's gonna hurt even worse. I told you, I'm a sniper with this. That's not gonna save you. I got armor-piercing bullets in this thing. 1. What in the world was that? Why did you slide like that all of a sudden? The doctor will see you now. Thank you for the facility key card. All right, let's take pictures. Man, they were just dumping bodies of their subjects down here.
I think I'm going to be sick. Castillo, you fucking monster. I need more pics.
Need more pics.
Fuck, shit.
You would think they would wonder to themselves, this man is eating the bullets. Should we run? Should we keep going? You would think the idea would come into their heads of, this man is not normal. We shot him more than once in the face, and he has not gone down. I feel concerned for my life. Maybe Castillo would understand if I said, you know what, I retire. Was this? This was a control center. All I had to do was just go in here and shut it down. Had I known, I would have done that first. I really need to learn how to look around better. I really need to learn.
Sounds came from in there. I've got a bad feeling about this place.
I mean, you're saying that, Danny, but we still haven't found a way in. Oh no, it done got creepy because it done got dark. I don't like it. Something's not right. Something's a bit off about this place. Why can't you just let me grab onto any surface?
All this bullshit about treating cancer. What are they doing to these poor people?
Because here's the thing, Viviro is supposed to be the end-all, cure-all for everything, including cancer in this game. But that's not what they're doing here. What are they doing?
This should be enough to convince Lorenzo. El Tigre, I got the pics. You won't believe what they're doing to our people. It's horrific.
Oh, I believe it. But it's Lorenzo who needs convincing. And what about Gabriela?
I don't know what to tell you. She's gone.
I had a feeling. Okay, get those photos back to camp. It's time for Lorenzo to wake up.
I'm clear.
Yeah, new rifle. All right, it's time to get up out. We did what we needed to do. Can I just fast travel, or is it because I'm in an area where I'm not actually supposed to be? Can I fast travel? Yeah, I can fast travel. But there's loot. There is loot here, and there is loot there. No, we need to progress the story. We need to progress the story. There'll be time for exploring later.
We were just kids, El Tigre.
Lorenzo, I took pictures of that place Horon was talking about. You swipe to the left.
They look free to you.
Mierda. This is what Libertad and La Moral are fighting. You can hate us, but at least we're doing something about it.
No one deserves this, Lorenzo.
This is happening all over Yara. You just can't see it from so high up this mountain.
I can't look at this anymore. I didn't vote for Castillo. The war is over.
So that was a waste?
Está bien. You shoot the tree.
Well, that's one operation done. Still looking out for news about No Man's Sky, because we keep getting teased.
Shit. Maybe it's the pills? No, it can't be.
Juan?
Who is this?
It's Danny, Juan. Danny!
Danny! You need something?
You called me!
Not possible in my current state. But I'm glad you reached out. Meet me on Libertad Island immediately.
Yeah? Why? Juan! Shit.
Maybe they will come around. What's up?
All right. Do y'all ever answer scam calls and troll and waste their time? I thought about it multiple times. I thought about using my voice to say like, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." And just see if they hang up. I've thought about it. Or I could do all my voices and like, "You are attempting to scam this person on this phone. And I feel like your personality is what's caused people to be ostracized from you. So therefore, I'm going to send you to the Dr. Phil Ranch." I thought about it. I really have thought about it.
I looked up to these ancianos.
Because they're always saying like,
time.
"Hello, I'm here to call you about your the premium prayer package."
You need to
Or
talk to
whatever.
the boss.
Or whatever scam they're trying to call you, saying like,
And
"There
you
is a
need to see
virus on
our
your computer,
operation
so I
up
need you
close.
to give me access to your
Swing by El
computer."
Gomero. It's La Moral's badass headquarters in Concepcion. Say this password to our doorman.
And then we can help you get it formalized, or you will be penalized, and then you will be sued. Because the scam calls are always trying to give some made-up reason of why you need to give them attention or give them money or something stupid like that. They always do it. Scams are blight on this world. Okay, so I can fly right over. I can fly right on over. And if you want me to say what else is a scam? I've realized that years later, because the last collector's edition I got for a game was Kingdom Hearts 3. And that was just a deluxe edition. But I realize now that they've started to realize that the people who make collector's editions are starting to realize that they can save so much time if they just don't bother including the game with the collector's edition. An example of this is Horizon Forbidden West. Their collector's edition came with this big old statue, all this extra stuff, even a steelbook case, but no game. Now we're getting God of War Ragnarok with its Jotnar edition, where you get Thor's hammer, a whole bunch of extra stuff, another steelbook case, but no actual game. You get a printed voucher so you can download the game. And I'm wondering, what even is the point of the steelbook case if you don't actually get the game with it? So I just thought to myself, is a collector's edition really worth it if you're only trying to get like one specific thing? And like for me, if I were to get the collector's edition, I'd only be getting it for the hammer. Sure, the only stuff that's in there is nice, but I'd just be getting it for the hammer. So part of me thought that, is this really worth it?
Hola. Danny, the farmers in Fernando municipality has been extremely helpful to Libertad. And now they are getting a lot of pressure from the regime every single day.
What can I do?
You should talk to Senora Toca and see what she needs. She's the president of the farmers collectives there.
I'm on it.
She just told Libertad that her farmers are about to break our agreement. We really need these people on our side, Danny.
Danny,
What's up, Horon?
there's some things you need to know about Yelena. She's mad smart, computer science major, programmer. People think she's just a power nerd, but when the shit goes down, she's a fighter.
How did a programmer become a guerrilla leader?
Guess you didn't see the video. Before there was a La Moral, Admiral Benitez executed our classmates.
How am I in restricted? Oh, you. Oh, the disrespect. You never book collector's editions for any game. You never buy collector's editions for any game. The things they offer for the price isn't worth it for me. See, that's just what I was thinking. Is stuff like that really worth it in the end? Like, I know people like to support their games and everything, but I'm just wondering, is it worth the price
100 soldados.
as well as not having the actual physical game in it?
Just spotted a soldado near our stash with his pants down. Literally, he's pissing and he doesn't see me. I'll call you back.
Because when I got the deluxe edition for Kingdom Hearts 3, it came with both the regular game disc and a separate steelbook case, just in case I wanted to go in between the two. But when did it start for us to not get the actual physical game disc with the collector's edition?
Spies and hackers. La Moral sounds like the real deal.
We don't fuck around. And if you've never been to Concepcion before, the place has got a curfew. When the sun goes down, soldados come out.
I wonder, can I get 3 headshots in one?
I got a helicopter on my ass. Call me when you get there.
I'm at Concepcion. How do I find La Moral?
I'll send you a pic. Show no one.
What are you sending me?
No, don't move! Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
Curfew.
This is just gonna break again. Don't know why I bothered.
Oh, all 3! Good Lord. Can I give us my best Gambit voice? Also, who are my favorite Gambit voice actors across all animated media, show, and video games? My top 3. Okay, so firstly, let me just tell you who my favorite Gambit voice actor is. The one from the old school, from the classic X-Men cartoon, and then Gambit in X-Men Legends, and I don't know if it's the same voice actor in Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3. So actually, let me pull up some of his voice lines real quick before we take down this AA gun. Remy LeBeau. All right. The gentleman assures the parties he is the winner, but I have a literal ace up my sleeve. Let me go to trivia. 45 quotes from Remy LeBeau. Has been your night, eh, Shell? Or maybe it has, considering how often I am here to rescue you. Step right on up. Step right up then. Follow the spinning staff. Take your best shot if you dare. Every part of the man I was says I should push my bow staff through your thick skull. But the problem with that solution is that I be giving you exactly what you want. Admit it, mon ami. We actually make a pretty good team when we ain't trying to kill each other. You get the special editions because sometimes it has extra weapons. That's my opinion. See, I try not to go. I don't want to do like collector's edition. The last one I tried to do with like a deluxe edition, for example, was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and GameStop sent the physical copies of my Chaos Great Tiny Tina's Wonderlands editions to Missouri instead of here to North Carolina. So I was like, you know what? And it made me wait 3 whole days past its launch date just waiting for it, and I could have had my series up during that time. So I thought, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing deluxe editions. I'm just going to get the standard edition. If I miss out on something, then so be it. Excuse me, I'm talking. So I just resolved myself to just get regular standard editions from now on. You must have been talking to Bishop or Wolverine in that last line. He was talking to Bishop. He was talking to Bishop. That was X-Men Volume 2, Issue 47. And then here's one from Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, Issue 338. I don't get it. His original wings were amputated. Is it possible they could grow back? And then here's another one. Been a while, no? Bonjour, Rogue. Here's one from X-Men Legacy, Volume 1, Issue 212. You can fool an honest man like Scott, Professor, but you can't fool a thief. It's like that trick when you shove the ace of spades in a deck and it keeps finding its way back to the top. You keep coming back here, to these people. You ask Cyclops to define himself without the X-Man, Professor. You want to take the test yourself? And then here's another one in X-Men Hellbound, Volume 1, Issue 2. This place, it preys on the weak. It wants to corrupt them, kill them, it tests them. So that only the strong survive. This place, this is where I belong. This place is mine now, and it's time to hunt. And then here's one from Gambit, Volume 5, Issue 17. I hereby call this enclave of the Thieves Guild to order. First order of business, as your new guild master, I got a few ideas on what's next. My gambit is remarkable? Well, thank you, thank you. You bought the Chaotic Great Edition for Tiny Tina's, and you're sad about how they're doing the DLCs? Who are you telling? Seriously, I don't know what is going on with these DLCs for Tiny Tina. They're basically just the same exact thing, just with different settings. Because apparently, as much as I love the Borderlands series, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has not resonated with me to the degree of Borderlands 3. Like with Borderlands 3, I have several days worth of gameplay time added up all together, of consistent, continuous gameplay time up on just one character alone. But I feel like Wonderlands hasn't left that big of an impact, even though they could basically do whatever. And their DLC for their Seasons Pass hasn't really stuck with me. Because when I went through the first one, I did one stream of playing through the first one. Went through it in 10 minutes. Then when I found out that they were doing more of it, but it was going to be more of the same, just with different settings and bosses, and the only thing different is like the rewards you get, I was thinking, I don't know about this anymore. I don't know. That's the reason why you haven't seen me do any Tiny Tina's Wonderland streams. I do streams of games that I enjoy and want to share with you guys, but Tiny Tina's Wonderlands hasn't really done that for me. Even though we're supposed to be getting, even though they raised the chaos level to 50, it's just become a little bit of a monotonous grind from time to time. Not saying the game is bad, it's just not as memorable as the past Borderlands games. And we're supposed to be getting a new class with the final Mirror of Mystery DLC, which just makes me wonder, like, is it enough? That sharks, there are a lot of sharks in this water. It's just making me wonder, what are they planning to do with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands after this Mirror DLC? Because it has not been resonating with people. It hasn't. It just hasn't. It's failed to live up to the potential that it could have. We could have gotten story-related DLC, we could have gotten all sorts of things, but it's like, okay, we're giving you a Chaos Chamber. We're giving you a Chaos Chamber. Okay, it's a brand new one. Let's see where it goes. You get done within 10 minutes. And then you have to wait each week for them to give you the next level of that same Because here's the thing. When the first DLC came out, we had to wait multiple weeks to get the final ascended form of the boss at the end of said Chaos Dungeon. And then they've done the same for all of their DLCs. And they've introduced certain things, such as increasing the Chaos level for gear. But I'm just thinking, is this the extent of what Tiny Tina's Wonderlands intends to do with their game? Is this all we're going to get is just Chaos Chamber reworks? Chaos Chamber, themed Chaos Chambers? Is that all we're going to get? Because I know they see it as their big end game, because that's basically what it is. The end game of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is the Chaos Chamber. It used to be in Borderlands where I could just go farming after a singular weapon because I just want to be made stronger, but the whole entire end game is just endless Chaos Chamber. So I'm just wondering, after this final Mirror of Mystery DLC is done, what else are they going to do? Because if they keep doing these Chaos Chambers, it's not going to keep people. It's not. We said since DLC 1 that we want story DLCs, and they just ignore the feedback. They listen to the feedback. Actually, you know what? When it comes to listening to player feedback, I feel like they're listening to the ones that give them the path of least resistance. Which reminds me of the developers at Crystal Dynamics when it comes to people like me and others saying that, hey, we want this stuff in your game of Marvel's Avengers, but they completely ignore that in favor of people saying like, haha, MCU skins, please give us more. And then we had never have anything else like that. The Emerald Skull. Okay, we have a new treasure hunt.
Sounds like something I have to see.
So the people over Gearbox doing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, as much as I love the Borderlands series, I feel like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is not living up to its potential. Even Borderlands, the pre-sequel, had story-related DLC. And that's the least like Borderlands. So I don't know. But what I do know is I got to step out real quick because my family just got home with the food, and I'll probably take a break to eat food, and then I'll come back. But I'll be right back. Everyone talks amongst yourselves. I gotta handle food business. I'll be right back. It's time to eat. So everyone just talks amongst yourselves. I'll probably be in chat talking to you guys as well, but I'll be right back. Hold.